Hello, my name is Desnis and I have a template for you. I'm currently making a 3D platformer called Super Bubbly Ben in Game Builder Garage. And I had this idea making a template with the mechanics out of it. So first of all, here's the code to download the template in Game Builder Garage. Make your own Bubbly Ben levels, share them online and send me your code. I plan to include every code for every level you build for Super Bubbly Ben in the final version of my version of Super Bubbly Ben. So the whole thing turned into a community project apparently. Now that you have all the infos, let's head right into the game so I can show you what the template offers. So this is the template. It just displays the name, so we have it in the thumbnail of the game. Then we have a little sign here that says dash and float, because that's the mechanic you don't usually have in the games. Ben can make these bubbles while he floats, so if you press B enough you just can spawn bubbles around him. And yeah, that's the reason he's bubbly. I made this little pipe as a spawn point essentially. Then we have the coins. So the ultimate goal for the game are the apples, but there are coins too. If you collect all the coins in the game, the last apple will appear. So if you count 1, 2, and I have only 3 in this one, the last apple will appear. If you collected all coins, it's indicated via the crown over the number. And if you collect all apples, this was the first, and the second, it says that you completed it all. So I don't plan to have death in this 3D platformer. In this types of game where we have limited nodons and stuff, just leave the death complete out. So if you don't jump right, you fall down and must start from the beginning. Don't destroy your player or don't restart the game, because that will delete all the progress. For example, if you have already 2 coins and want to get to the first apple, you fall down, and if you're destroying the player here, he will lose his coins and must start from the beginning. That would be really annoying. Just leave destroying out and let the player be angry at himself if he fails. So reward the player if he gets to places that are tricky to get there, and don't punish him for just missing a jump or something. Then we have some assets here. You will show that in the code later again. And you could easily make some platforms using the assets here. So let's dive into the code. I organized it for you, so let's quickly talk about each group here. First of all, in the top left, you have the antenna and glasses. There's only a box stored which holds the antenna, the glasses, and yeah, you can change them if you want to. Down from there, we have the camera with the input buttons for turning the camera. I hope it's easy to understand. Then we have the dash function, so you can actually dash in the game while holding Y. It basically multiplies the input with 2 if you're holding Y at the same time. So the floating ability was a little bit harder. I included to turn off the wall jumps too. So with the floating ability and the wall jumps, you could get everywhere easily. So I decided to turn off the wall jumps by making a collider that detects if you're near a wall. So if you're really close to a wall, you can't jump. Then we have some bubbles and sound effects. Yeah, feel free to change the music to the type of level you're building. Then we have the spinning speed. I made a new group just for that. It's the constant that defines the speed which are the apples and the coins are turning. Then we have reusable constants. Then we have the group of quantity and exits for the apples and the coins. The apples are represented by the X and the coins by the Y. If you put more coins or more apples in the level, you must change this constants. So for example, if you have 3 apples and 5 coins in your level, you must change the constant above the X to 3 and the constant above the Y to 5. Then we have the group of the HUD. The HUD displays the apples and the coins that you are currently collected. And if you have all the coins and or all the apples, it will change the HUD. Then we have the mechanic that counts the coins and apples. Then we have the section where it shows you have all coins or apples collected. Down here we have the settings for the world. So if you want the theme to be another one, just change it, the picture and the settings of the world. Then we have 3 groups that you have to rearrange and copy. The first one is a collectible apple. So the apples are like the stars in the game, and it's the ultimate goal to collect all apples in the end. I would recommend putting 3 or 4 like these apples in your game. Then we have the last apple. The last apple only appears if you collected all coins as an extra for everyone who wants to collect all coins. This should be rearranged, especially the teleporter, and then we have a copy-paste template of 3 coins, so you can rearrange them, make 5 of them or something. In the end, I have a few 2D assets for you here, that are some Mario themed ones, a floor and a wall asset, a speech bubble, so if you want some NPCs to say something, and a paper for a sign, so you could make a wooden sign and write something on it. So this was all of the code. I hope I explained everything. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section, and look if your question is already answered down there. So I'm very excited to see your creations. Upload your game and send me your code via Twitter or in the YouTube comment section, so I can test your version and put your code in the last version of my game. I will upload the next devlog about my Bubbly Ben game next Monday. I'm hoping you're excited for this too. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to save. Bye!